the ground. This is Derrick Henry. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now Franks. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A first down carry for Henry. Finding some room at midfield. And a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And down to the 19-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Derrick Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Franks. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the MVP of the National Football League in 2018, the former Texas Tech Red Raider, Patrick Mahomes. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they go play action with Franks. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Franks now. And he's going to be brought down here in the the backfield. Justin Houston with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
We said it before the game, and I think it's still apparent. If these guys are going to advance in these playoffs, they're going to have to wreak some havoc coming off the edge.
Yeah, wild card round. They told us the wild card could be that defensive pressure. They showed it there. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on first down. Britt. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the that one, come back and get him the next time.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's McLaughlin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Justin Matabike able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys that they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
The gun on third down, Mahomes. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Desperados have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Setting up play action. Franks. This is going to be incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. That's taken on the 25. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Austin's offense ready to go again. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On 2nd down now, Britt. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. Oh, what a move. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
On 1st down, Britt. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
A couple of anxious seconds there. Probably felt like an eternity to him. That ball's tipped up into the end zone. And once it goes up there, you know it can be anybody's football at that point. Pretty lucky that one fell to the ground harmlessly.
Henry Ruggs. There to make the grab. And the Desperados are able to widen their advantage. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Shoves him aside. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 72 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. They keep it with Henry on first down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Franks. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Saunders. So the completion good for just 3. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. The Franks looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And the reception made over the middle. This is Bolden. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. On 2nd down, Britt. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Mahomes now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes, 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Butker's kick here is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, Franks. This will go to Henry out wide. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Room here to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Backs into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the former Titan, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Mahomes now on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, as that's knocked down and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete to Bolden. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. On 1st down, Mahomes. Looking for Bolden, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. So we're at halftime of this AFC wild card. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wild card game. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Britt running right through him. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Britt, and he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They go play action. Now Mahomes. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 22-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds his man Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Britt's got it complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Justin Madubuike able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And get the run game going. This is Henry. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. It's Franks now from the shotgun. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Franks. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Escape, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, Franks. He finds his man, complete. It's Saunders. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Pass caught by Ruggs, middle of the field. The 40, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for the touchdown. Henry Ruggs, 84 yards. And the Desperados continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 24. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Henry again on 2nd down. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Can't get away, and he's taken down. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Ferrell, that got in there to bring him down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Back to throw. Franks. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find his man, Laviska Shenault. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Franks. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. That catch good for only a couple. Second down, Franks. And picked off around the 27. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Right back to him on 1st down. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Mahomes now on the option right. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. He finds Bolden down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Desperados are pouring it on. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead will swell by 1 more. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. A good gain on 1st has them set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Franks, that'll be caught right side. Chenault with it, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Franks. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Franks now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Frank's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st down, here's Franks. He finds his man, complete. That's Saunders. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back to throw. Franks. And he's got it. Got his man on the end round. Complete. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! Kadarius Toney. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead's down to 24. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a Tennessee score. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have bucked the trend so far. A sterling performance to this point. On the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Well, one win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Nashville.